Good morning, fellow and future weirdos of the flock. How are you? Are you doing great? Amazing, amazing, amazing. So come in, keep your shoes on, stop right where's the fuck here, and get some keep other people alive juice. I do not have keep myself alive juice. Well, because I didn't make it. And also I'm I'm supposed to be getting ready cuz the band Green Jello is coming to hang out not with me. Well, not with me personally. Could you imagine? But no, they're hanging out somewhere around town and we were going to go see them. Is it green jello? Green jelly? I don't know, it's green jello. It might be green jello. That band is like little pig, let me in. No, but that band. That's the band. I don't remember if they're called green jelly or green jello. I don't remember. But anyway, they're coming and we're gonna go party with them. Well, they're gonna go party with them. I'm just going along for the ride because I never go anywhere. So it'll be fun. I'm gonna do my best not to be embarrassing. I can't even say that with a straight face. I am the worst. But me and Naruto right here, we're just gonna go not be embarrassing. Naruto's not going with me. Could you imagine? Although this Naruto energy drink is like $2.95 at the Kroger. So I might just go get a Naruto energy drink so I have my spirit animal with me. And then I'd be like, I'm not embarrassing. Naruto. Ah, and the worst part about, well, it's not the worst part. I gotta have to, I gotta find somebody to babysit Rico. Maybe I could ask Olivia or Miss Thelma. Like, hey, I'm about to go party and not get drunk or high. I'm about to go sit at this party and also not be embarrassing. Would you mind watching the dog I'm supposed to be watching? Ah, I'm the worst. But you know what? You know what though? I watch Olivia's cats a lot. So maybe she could watch the dog I'm supposed to be watching. What do you think? I'm gonna try that. But like, you remember that time I watched your cats? Would you mind watching this dog? Ah, man, I'm going to party. uh, I feel like one of those single moms, like, oh, girl, I'm going to party. I'm getting my kids a sitter. I'm going. Yeah, but this dog can't leave this house though. She'll have to come here. I'm like, I got a giant, like, 92-inch TV that nobody watches. So feel free to watch DOS TV while you babysit sick dog. My TV's not that big, but it's pretty fucking big. And it's not even my TV. It's their TV. But it's a TV in my SS lazy ass, so I guess it could be considered mine. What do you think? I don't want to claim a TV that big because I don't even watch TV. But she watches TV. Maybe I can bribe her with the TV. Like, hey, you can watch some porn. She doesn't watch porn, but maybe if I like make it sound enticing, she might watch. She might come over just to watch porn on my giant TV and babysit my dog. Like, look, I don't know if you've ever seen a pecker that big, but you want to try. Do you want to see what it looks like? Come over and babysit my dog. I'm just kidding. Livia don't watch porn. I'm the only weirdo on this block who watches porn. I mean, I don't watch it a lot, but yes, I do. I watch porn more than occasionally, but less than a lot. I don't know. I don't know what kind of measurement that is, but it's not a lot and it's not a little, and it's only at certain times. It's the only place in life I have discipline. just throwing that out there. Ah, man, why do you guys hang out with me? I don't even know why, but I'm glad you do. So, did you take your medicine? Did I take my medicine? I don't know if I took my medicine. I smoked weed. I didn't even make coffee. Oh my God. Listen, listen, listen. Let's go take our medicine and make a fucking cup of coffee. And then we're going to chapter 17. Wait a minute. Where the fuck are we at? We're on chapter 16. We're not on the edge of 17 yet. Well, I guess technically we're on 16. What's the edge of 17? Okay, we can go with that. Oh, why do we love me? anyway, let's take our pills and get some coffee. Then we're picking up on chapter 16. All right, we're ready, right? Awesome. Okay, so where we left off, God was talking about, well, they said God was talking about girls and her period and how it's a sin. No, the punishment has already been made for the whole birthing an apple and period thing. There's already a punishment for that. So there's no God given way God's gonna punish people twice. That's look, of all the shit about God, he doesn't ever punish twice. Ever. So why would he be punishing twice now? There's no way. He punishes you one time. He'll rebuke you a couple times, like, don't do this. And he'll put things in your way telling you not to do it. But he He doesn't pour out his wrath on you, then stop, and then pour it out on you again. He doesn't do that. One punishment is sin. It doesn't say, like, if you fuck up, you do your sin offering, but then you also do this at the same. No, it's one sin, one punishment. It might be multiple things inside that punishment, but it's you sin, you give a ram, you give a kid, and you give 2 turtle doves. Not like you do this individually. No, you do it all at one time. It's one punishment, a sin. But okay. That just seems so fucking made up. Oh, you have a period, you gotta give an animal every month. Not a God thing. No. We are going to continue and see. Maybe is this a God thing? Let's find out. I'm sorry, I was watching Varg, uh, the singer of Mayhem. Now, he's the guitarist, ain't he? No, he was the guitarist, and supposedly stabbed the singer in the head. Although, listen, I'm gonna say, like, nobody gets stabbed in the head for no reason. Like, you had to have been, like, you guys are fighting and dude pulls out a knife. Like, to get stabbed in the head, you'd had to charge him and then boom. You don't just get stabbed in the head. Somebody doesn't come in and go, hey, I'm gonna kill you and stab you in your skull. There's no fucking way. And then that girl said, the guy that died, he shaved his head and he was in a turnover, a new leaf for me. You Jesus smashing lie. You metalheads don't do that. Like, they may brush their hair or something, but no, no. Once a metalhead, always a metalhead. I'm sorry, there's no way. But anyway, that is a thing for way back. But anyway, I was watching his channel. He's like, let's find out. But no, wait, we're gonna see if this next thing is a gospel. Let's find out. I did it again. No, let's see. Chapter 16. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, after the death of Aaron's 2 sons, when they offered before the Lord and died. Why is God talking about himself in third person? I just like, look, look, why is he third person? Listen, and the Lord spoke to Moses after the death of the 2 sons of Aaron, when they offered before the Lord and died. Oh, God didn't say that, never mind. And the Lord said, tell Aaron that he don't come at all times into the holy place within the veil before the mercy seat, which is upon the ark, that he does not die, because I will appear in the cloud upon the mercy seat. Hold on, wait. Tell Aaron he doesn't need to come all the time because I am there a lot of the time. I'm on the mercy seat. Do you think that's what that means? It looks like that's what that means. We're just going to say that's what that means. Like, Aaron, I'll do the heavy lifting. You just handle the light work. Something like that. Thus shall Aaron come into the holy place with a young bullock for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering. And he shall put on the holy linen coat and the linen breeches upon his flesh, and he shall be girded with a linen girdle, and a linen mitre shall he be attired. Okay, so he's going to have the priest dress on. Then he's going to have the diaper on. And then he's going to have shorts over the diaper. And then he's going to be wearing a coat. Okay, I take back what I said about God only punishes you once. But I think Aaron or Moses is doing this to Aaron because he's still mad. Every time he looks at him, he's like, you know what? This is what you got to do. So this might not even be God. This might just be Moses still pissed off. Like, you know what? You're my older brother. I'm going to embarrass the fuck out of you all the time because you're an idiot. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. These are holy garments. Therefore shall he wash his flesh in the water and put them on. Okay, so take a bath before you wear my clothes. And he shall take of the vampires 2 kids of the goats, but not for Gus and Rice. Okay, so 2 baby goats for a sin offering, and 1 ram for a burnt offering. And Aaron shall offer his bullock for his bullock of the sin offering, which is for him, and make atonement. And offer his bullock of the sin offering, which is for himself, and make atonement for himself and for his house. See what I'm saying? Just words in here for no fucking reason. Was the Bible written at the time where you got paid by the word? You're like, you know what? I'm going to write this book, and because we get paid by the word, I'm just going to put extra words in here. Nobody's going to read this book. They're just going to pretend. So we're just going to add words. We're going to add laws, and we're going to add words. And then we're going to get paid by the word. Were they getting paid by the word at this time? Okay. So he will make an atonement for him and his house. And he shall take the 2 goats and present them for the Lord, before the Lord at the church. And Aaron shall cast lots upon the 2 goats, one for the Lord and the other for the scapegoat. See, so everybody thinks the scapegoat gets some kind of punishment because the human version of the scapegoat is the one that always goes to jail or always gets punished or like something bad is always happening to the scapegoat. But if we read here, we're going to find out what an actual scapegoat is. And we're going to find out if it gets punished or not. Okay, because the human scapegoat gets punished. Okay, and offer him and for his house and the scapegoat. And Aaron shall bring the goat upon which the Lord's lot fell, and offer him for a sin offering. But the goat on which the lot fell to be the scapegoat shall be presented alive before the Lord to make an atonement with him and to let him go for a scapegoat into the wilderness. Okay, so the scapegoat got to live and wander free with a heavy burden. But this scapegoat doesn't really even know that he's taking the sins of the people. So really, he's like, I'm free, I get to go, right? But, how much do you want to bet that this goat was tied off way far away for the guy that took it back there? What do you want to bet he kept it? But I don't exactly know at this time because God is actually killing people in front of people. So maybe they don't do that because God was like, kill your face. And he kills their face. So, what do you think? And okay, offer him. And Aaron shall bring the bullock of the sin offering, which is for himself, and shall make an atonement for himself and for his house, and shall kill the bullock of the sin offering, which is for himself. And he shall take a censer full of burning coals of the fire of the altar. He shall take a censer full of burning coals of fire from off the altar before the Lord, and his hands full of sweet incense beaten small, and bring it within the veil. Okay, and make atonement for himself and the house, shall kill the bullock of the sin offering, which is for himself, and a censer full of burning coals of fire off the altar before the Lord, and his hands full of sweet incense beaten small, and bring it within the veil. Okay, so he's carrying this dead bullock, a censer, and a handful of incense. Oh, what is this? See, this is Moses. Like, I'm gonna embarrass the fuck out of Aaron all of his life. Like, I'm gonna make life hard for him, but it's gonna look easy to everyone else. And he shall put the incense upon the fire before the Lord, that the cloud of the burning incense may cover the mercy seat that is upon the testimony, that he not die, that he doesn't die. And he shall take the blood of the bullock and sprinkle it with his finger upon the mercy seat on the east side, and before the mercy seat he shall sprinkle of the blood with his finger 7 times. And he shall kill the goat of the sin offering that is for the people, and bring his blood within the veil, and do with that blood as he did with the blood of the bullock, and sprinkle it upon the mercy seat and before the mercy seat. And he shall make an atonement for the holy place because of the uncleanliness of the children of Israel, and because of their transgressions and their sins, and so shall he do for the church that remains among them in the midst of their uncleanliness. Hold on. And so shall he do for the church that remains among them in the midst of their uncleanliness. Is that for the bad guys? Like some of the bad guys? It's like, I'm going to try to save them. Okay. And there shall be no man in the church when he goes in to make the atonement in the holy place, until he comes out and has made an atonement for himself and the vampires, for everyone. And he shall go out unto the altar that is before the Lord, and make an atonement for him, and take the blood of the bullock and the goat, and put them upon the horns of the altar round about. And he shall sprinkle the blood upon it with his fingers 7 times, and cleanse it, and hallow it from the uncleanness of the vampires. And when he has made an end of the reconciling of the holy place, and the tabernacle, and the church, and the altar, he shall bring the live goat. And Aaron shall lay both his hands upon the head of the goat, and confess over him the iniquities of the vampires and all their transgressions and their sins, putting upon the head of the goat, and shall send him away by the hand of a fit man into the wilderness. And the goat shall bear upon him all their iniquities unto the land not inhabited, and he shall let the goat go in the wilderness. Okay. And Aaron shall come into the into the church, and take off the clothes which he put on when he went into the holy place, and shall leave them there. And he shall wash his flesh with the water in the holy place, and put on his garments, come forth, and offer his burnt offering, and the burnt offering of the people, and make an atonement for himself and for the people. How many goats is this? What is happening? is repeating again the same thing, but now he's got to do something different. Is this on the same day? Is this on the same day? Once in the morning and once in the evening, maybe? What is happening? I don't know what's happening. Okay. Okay. Come forth. Okay. And he shall wash his flesh. Okay. And come forth in his regular garments, I guess, and offer the burnt offering for the people, and make an atonement for himself and the people. And the fat of the sin offering he shall burn upon the altar. And he that let go to the goat. Okay, so he that ended up letting the scapegoat go will wash his clothes and his flesh, and afterwards come into the camp. And the bullock for the sin offering, and the goat for the sin offering, whose blood was brought in to make an atonement for the holy place. In the holy place, shall one carry forth outside of the camp, and burn it in the fire, their skin, their flesh, and their dung. And he that burns them shall wash his clothes and his flesh, and afterwards he can come into the camp. And this shall be a statute forever, that in the 7th month, on the 10th day, so July 10th, that just passed, July 10th, you shall afflict your souls and do no work at all, whether it be one of your own country or a stranger that goes with you. For on that day shall the priest make an atonement for you, to cleanse you, that you may be clean from all your sins before the Lord. That day just passed. Do you think that's what they did? Do you think the bad guys did, the bad Jews? I hope not. I hope they forgot about this. And on that day, the priest will make an atonement for you, to cleanse you, that you may be clean from all your sins before the Lord. It shall be a Sabbath of rest unto you, and you shall afflict your souls by statute forever. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the ones that do this, they afflict their souls. And the priest who he will anoint, and whom he shall consecrate to minister in the priest's office in his father's stead, shall make the atonement, put on the linen clothes, even the holy garments, and make an atonement for the holy sanctuary, an atonement for the tabernacle, and for the altar. And he shall make an atonement for the priests and the people. And this shall be an everlasting statute, to make an atonement for the vampires for all their sins once a year, forever. And he did as the Lord commanded. Oh my God, see, I did terrible this time. Last time I did good. I did do this last time, and it was like, I did 17 and 18. 18's not that long, is it? Oh, that was chapter 17. It was 16 and 17. And, oh, I'm hungry. Do you hear my belly? I didn't eat anything and I just took my medicine. Oh my god, I'm an asshole idiot. Because I didn't keep myself alive juice. I just made protein coffee. Oops, I'm terrible. Anyway, thank you for watching. It was totally awesome of you. I love you. Keep your head down, your nose clean, and your shoes tied. Don't get ready. Stay ready. And let's hope I don't embarrass anybody too much. Because last time I met green green jello. I don't know what they're called. But anyway, when I seen them the last time, they immediately walked away from me. They, Typo Negative is like my first of three favorite bands. Anyway, I told them that, and then they were like, black, number one. And I said, that song is so overrated. They have such better songs. And then they all got up and walked away. I was friends with them for like 1 second. But I'm such a music snob though. Like, really. When people are like, Metallica's my favorite band. It's like, okay, we can't be friends. But I listen to such like, I don't know, metal. Some metalheads are like, Metallica's my favorite. It's like, okay, it was nice meeting you. So I guess they did the same thing to me that I do to people who are like, Metallica. Not that, no, I don't like Metallica. I like old Metallica. But have you heard their new shit? It sounds like an old dad garage band. It's horrible. I think they think it's like speed metal like it used to be, but it's not. They suck. Anyway, anyway, that was my thing. So anyway, let's hope I don't embarrass myself or Dustin too much. But I just say things. I just say things. They said that that's part of my brain that's fucked up. I just say things. I don't know which part of my brain controls that, but that's the part that's broken. Anyway, enough about me. What do you think about all this? Do you think it's made up? Do you think Moses is just doing this shit to be like, Aaron, I'm gonna embarrass the fuck out of you all your life, so get prepared? Do you think that's what it is? I don't know. Because remember, his sons run around in a trench coat, a diaper, and a bonnet. And then Aaron runs around in a pair of shorts, a diaper, a dress, and a coat with a giant ass hat that also has a diaper on it. It's called a curious. What is it? Curious bird. I don't know. But I just think maybe Moses did that to Aaron to embarrass the fuck out of him. Maybe it's not a God thing. So I don't know. Maybe it's a Moses thing to embarrass Aaron and his family for being retarded. What do you think? Anyway, anyway, I don't know what you think. Tell me what you think. I love you. Thank you for watching. Keep your head down, your nose clean, your shoes tied. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Love you. Bye.